Good morning, children. Children, today we are going to discuss about joint Hindu family business or Hindu undivided family business. This is another type of business setup. You must have seen people inheriting and running their ancestral business जो उनके fathers and forefathers ने कोई business establish किया था, and that gets inherited to the coming generation and people run that business. Such type of system of business is prevalent in India only, and it is governed by Hindu Succession Act 1956. Joint Hindu family business, it is a business owned and carried on by the members of the Hindu undivided family. Joint Hindu families may what happens that ancestral business and ancestral property that is shared by all the members. All the members, they have their share in that business, and head of the family is called Mukhiya or Karta, and he is responsible for running that business. Such type of business setup is called Hindu undivided family business or joint Hindu family business. It is governed by the Hindu Succession Act 1956. The basis of membership in the business is the birth in a particular family. No outsider will become the member or partner or parsoner in that business. Only by virtue of birth in a particular family, a member becomes the partner in that business. All the members, all the male members are co-parsoners. They have their share in their business by virtue of birth in a particular family. इसका कैसे मेंबर बनेंगे या कैसे उसके को पार्टनर बनेंगे? किसी फैमिली में आपकी सिर्फ उस फैमिली का आप मेंबर हैं, उस फैमिली में आप पैदा हुए हैं जहाँ पर एक आप इनहेरिट कर रहे हैं अपने एंसेस्ट्रल बिजनेस को. सो यू हैव योर शेयर इन दैट बिजनेस एंड ओनली द एल्डेस्ट मेंबर, जो सीनियर मोस्ट एल्डेस्ट मेंबर है, ही विल बी द कर्ता. ही विल बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर टेकिंग ऑल द डिसीजंस, फॉर रनिंग द बिजनेस, फॉर हेडिंग द बिजनेस, and all other members will be the co-parsoners. The business is controlled by the head of the family, who is the eldest member and is called Karta. All members have equal ownership right over the property of an ancestor, and they are called co-parsoners. Now, under the Hindu law, there are two systems of inheritance. In under Hindu Succession Act, inheritance is in two ways. In West Bengal, they follow a different system which is known as Daya Bhag. Daya Bhag is a system where both male and there is no patriarchy. Both male and female members, they can be co-parsoners and they can have their share in family inherited business and property. Whereas another system of inheritance is Mitakshara. Except West Bengal में दया भाग सिस्टम है जिसमें irrespective of gender, चाहे मेल हो चाहे फीमेल हो, दोनों का इक्वल शेयर रहेगा और दोनों उस प्रॉपर्टी को इनहेरिट कर सकते हैं. दे आर द को पार्टनर्स. कोई जेंडर का इशू नहीं होता है इस सिस्टम में, दया भाग में. और बट दिस सिस्टम इज़ प्रिवेलेंट ओनली इन वेस्ट बंगाल, इंडिया. Mitakshara is prevalent in every part of India except West Bengal, and under this system only male members can become co-partners in the joint family business. Female cannot be the co-partners. Only male members can inherit that property, can inherit that business, and they have a right to run that business. This system is called Mitakshara, which is prevalent all over India except West Bengal. Now let's study the features of joint Hindu family business. Formation. This can be formed at any time as per the convenience of the members. There should be minimum 2 members in the family. Ancestral property, whatever property is inherited by the members, that can be utilized as the capital, or if there is already established business that can be inherited by the members, and they can carry on that business. The eldest member will take over the business as the head, and they can form that establishment at any time. No agreement is required. Membership is by birth, and this business will be governed by the Hindu Succession Act 1956. This is the process of formation. Second, liability. As I told you, the eldest member will be the Mukhya or the Karta. So his liability will be unlimited. Rest of the members who are co-partners, they will have limited liability. Control. Karta controls the Hindu undivided family business. He takes all the decisions and manages the business. His decisions are binding on the other members. It is not required that Karta should discuss with co-partners or co-members of the family. He can take all the decisions related to the business. He has all the rights to take any decision which favors the growth of the business, and members का इसमें ज़रूरी नहीं है कि उनका भी say हो. Without consulting them, Karta has a right to take the decisions. So he has all the control. Continuity. Business will continue. In case of death of Karta, the next eldest member will take over and become Mukhya or Karta and head of the business. So business will continue in this manner. Minor members. We have seen that in other forms of the business, minors can not be taken as a partner, or they cannot be, they do not have a right to sign any contract. Till the age of 18, a minor person cannot be included in a business setup and a business, deed. But in case of Hindu undivided family business, even the minor members of the family, they too have their share in the business. So they too can enjoy the benefits of the business. They have a sense of security, and they can carry on their family pride. Now let's study the merits of joint Hindu family business. Ease of formation. As I told you, it is easy to form, it is easy to establish. Whatever ancestral property is inherited, that can be taken over by the eldest member, and a business can be set up. Unrestricted membership. मेंबर्स सिर्फ किसी पर्टिकुलर फैमिली में जहाँ पर एक वो बिज़नेस सेटअप है, वहाँ पर जो भी मेंबर, जो भी मेल मेंबर दूसरे सिस्टम में जो हमने पढ़ा है मिताक्षरा, उसके अकॉर्डिंग, जो कि ऑल ओवर इंडिया प्रीवेलेंट है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग ओनली मेल मेंबर्स कैन बी द को-पार्टनर्स. सो एनी मेल मेंबर हु टेक्स बर्थ इन अ फैमिली बिकम्स अ मेंबर. सो कोई मेंबरशिप के लिए कोई रिस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है, कोई कंडीशन नहीं है. सिर्फ वहाँ पर फैमिली में जो जिसकी भी बर्थ हो रही है मेल मेंबर की, वो ऑटोमेटिकली एक को-पार्टनर हो जा रहा है. Effective control. Since there is one Karta who has to take all the decisions, he has all the control. So there are chances that family ko for the welfare of the business, for the welfare of the family, Karta will have effective control over the business. Personal contact. In case of family business, people usually have direct contact with their employees and with their customers also. So they can provide personal services, personalized and effective services to the customers. आपने देखा होगा बहुत सारे जो इस तरह के फैमिली बिजनेस होते हैं, वहाँ पर Karta himself is in direct contact with all the customers and with the employees also. So that creates a sense of confidence that that Karta will be able to understand the requirement and interest of the people and work accordingly. Secrecy. Since there is no outsider involved, this business is shared by all the family members, so or the business secrets will remain intact. There are very less chances that business secrets get leaked out. Limited liability. Only Karta will have unlimited liability. Rest of the members will have limited liability. That means उनकी पर्सनल जो एसेट्स या पर्सनल प्रॉपर्टी होगी वो उसका कोई रिस्क नहीं होगा कि बिज़नेस के डेप्ट क्लियर करने के लिए उस प्रॉपर्टी को भी सेल ऑफ किया जा सकता है। सिर्फ बिज़नेस में जो उनका शेयर है, दे आर लायबल ओनली टू दैट that particular share of the business to pay the debt of if there is business fails, if there are any debts, so for repaying the debts, only the share of the co-partners can be paid off. Continuity of business, one of the merit of joint Hindu family business is that in case of death or retirement of karta, the head of the business, the head of the family, the next eldest member will automatically take over, and in this way business can continue. Incentive to work, since karta has all the control, so उसको पता है कि मैं जितना काम करूँगा, जितना इफ़ेक्टिवली वर्क करूँगा, उतना बिजनेस ग्रो होगा और मुझे इसके लिए किसी और से राय लेने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है. तो दैट गिव्स एन इंसेंटिव टू वर्क हार्डर and flourish the business. Ancestral goodwill, co-partners and all the family members, they take benefits of ancestral goodwill. Like ancestors, उनकी fathers, forefathers ने अपना एक अच्छा नाम बनाया हुआ है उस फील्ड में. Like you must have heard about Haldirams. तो ये एक joint Hindu family business का example है. Their ancestors, they have established a good name, a goodwill in the market. So their new generations are taking advantage of that. एक established brand हो गई है market में. तो जो अब new generation है उसको भी उस ancestral goodwill का benefit मिल रहा है. Protection of minors, as I told you, minors just by taking birth in a family automatically become the co-partners, so that gives a sense of security. They have their share in the business. Mutual cooperation, this business setup is among the family members, so there is an environment of mutual cooperation. Let's now see the limitations or disadvantages of joint Hindu family business. The first one is unlimited liability of karta. One person has unlimited liability. His share is same as that of other members of the family, but his liability is unlimited. Other members have limited liability. Liability of karta is unlimited. So that is a disadvantage which gives kind of dissatisfaction to the karta. Hasty decisions, as I told you, karta has all the control. He has to take all the decisions. He is not required to discuss among other co-partners to take any decision. So there are chances that karta sometimes may take hasty decisions. Usually what happens when there is participation of other members also, there are chances that people will reach to a better decision मेकिंग बेटर होगी, जिसमें सबकी राय शामिल होगी, सब लोग उसको मिल कर लेंगे. बट क्योंकि यहाँ पर सिर्फ कर्ता डिसीजन लेता है, किसी से और डिस्कशन की या किसी के का ओपिनियन लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, तो जल्दबाजी में भी कभी डिसीजन हो जाते हैं विच मे नॉट गो इन फेवर ऑफ द बिजनेस. सोर्स ऑफ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट, सिंस कर्ता हैज़ ऑल द कंट्रोल, सो दैट मे गिव समटाइम्स some dissatisfaction, or that may give rise to some sort of conflict among the co-partners. कभी और members का ये हो सकता है कि कर्ता is not running the business in a proper way, so they may इस setup में होता क्या है कि co-partners they have to agree to all the decisions of the कर्ता, but if they feel that कर्ता is not efficient enough to run the business in a proper way, so that may give rise to some sort of conflict also. Limited capital, one major disadvantage of this system, this business system, is family की जो भी inherited property है that is limited, so capital will be limited. Usually there are no chances to add on the capital by involving other members from outside, so this capital is limited. They have to run their business with this limited capital only. Limited managerial ability, कर्ता has to manage the whole business, so उस person की जितनी ability होगी बिजनेस का सक्सेस रेट उतना ही होगा. इफ द पर्सन does not have much managerial ability, he is not capable enough to handle all sorts of managerial activities, then that is going to affect the business growth. Responsibility not matched with reward. As I told you, each member including karta has equal share. Karta ko, because he is the senior most, the eldest member of the family, so he has been given that title of being karta, and he has been given that responsibility to run and manage the business, but he is not getting additional benefits for taking all the pain to run the business. So here responsibility does not match with the reward, because उनका भी profit share उतना ही होगा जितना बाकी members का होगा. तो that gives a sense of dissatisfaction to karta, that I have to take the whole liability, I have to take all the pain to run the business. All other members, they are just enjoying benefits, they are just taking profit, and their profit is same as that of mine. Scope of misuse, since karta has all the control, so he has this control also, that for his personal gain he may misuse that ancestral property, the assets of the business. There is fair scope of that misuse also. So this is all about joint Hindu family business, and this is all for today. Thank you, children.